The phone vibrated on the marble counter while smoke still lived inside my lungs. Not fire smoke, memory smoke, ash that never leaves. IFYUWANTHINKSGIVINGSHTIVDISHEES. My daughter-in-law screamed through the phone, her voice sharp, rehearsed, cruel in its comfort. I stared at the window. At the Alps, white and indifferent, cutting the sky clean in half. I replied with one word: enjoy. I ended the call before she could breathe again. Outside, Switzerland sat in silence, my silence. A villa soaked in glass, steel, and restraint. No photos on the walls. No family portraits. Only space. Only distance. The phone rang again. And again. By the time I poured myself a drink, it had rung 11 times. I didn't answer. Because fires don't scare me anymore. Not after the cotton factory burned. Not after my brother stood in the ashes, shaking, his life's work reduced to smoke and unpaid promises. Not after I learned who benefited from the flames. The phone would ring 71 times before the night ended. I let it. They said it was an accident. Faulty wiring. Old machines. Bad luck. That's what the insurance company told my brother and his class fellow when the factory collapsed into blackened ruin. They smiled. They delayed. They denied. Loss too large, they said. Coverage unclear. We were expected to accept it. I watched my brother age 10 years in 1 week. His hands, once steady, began to tremble. His partner stopped answering calls. His wife cried quietly at night, the kind of crying meant not to disturb anyone. And my daughter-in-law? She shopped. New bags. New furniture. A sudden taste for imported wine. I noticed things when people assumed I was done noticing. Her phone never left her hand. She whispered when she thought walls couldn't hear. She laughed at the wrong moments. And when my brother mentioned the insurance delay, she snapped too fast, too defensive. They'll pay. Stop being dramatic. Dramatic. I filed the word away. Betrayal doesn't announce itself. It leaks. Slowly. Through tone. Through timing. Through greed pretending to be concern. At night, alone, I replayed the fire footage. Frame by frame. Flames don't move like that without help. Someone had opened doors. Someone had waited. And someone had already spent the money that hadn't been paid yet. I didn't confront. I observed. I hired quietly. Phone records don't lie, they only wait to be read properly. Her calls spiked the week before the fire. One number repeated. Unregistered. Burned after. Bank transfers followed. Small amounts. Then one large deposit routed through a shell account. Insurance adjacent. I smiled when I saw the name. An assessor. The same assessor who signed the denial letter. People think revenge is loud. It isn't. It's paperwork. It's patience. I flew back once. Sat at the dinner table. Watched her serve turkey with fake warmth. She leaned close and whispered, "Still enjoying your loneliness?" I looked at her hands. Gold rings. Bloodless fingers. "Very much," I said. Inside, something settled. Calm. Precise. I contacted a lawyer in Zurich. Not loud. Not famous. Just relentless. A man who understood pressure. Within weeks, the insurance company's silence cracked. Documents surfaced. Emails. Meetings that never officially happened. The fire wasn't the crime. The report arrived on a Thursday. Bound. Stamped. Irrefutable. I invited her over. She walked through the villa like she already owned it. Took photos. Sent messages. I poured tea. Placed the file on the table between us. She laughed. What's this? More drama? I slid it toward her. She opened it. Read. Her face collapsed inward like a building losing its last support beam. That's impossible, she whispered. I said nothing. She flipped pages faster. Breathing shallow. Eyes darting. The assessor's confession. The bank trails. Her messages. The fire doors unlocked. She looked up at me, tears forming on command. I did it for the family. I tilted my head. For yourself, I corrected. Silence swallowed the room. I didn't tell your brother, I said calmly. Her eyes lit up with hope. Not yet. Hope is dangerous. I let it breathe for exactly 3 seconds. I told the insurance board, the regulators, the courts. Her mouth opened, closed. You already lost everything, I continued. You just haven't been informed yet. She stood up, knocking the chair back. Anger now. Panic. You think you're powerful? She spat. I smiled. No, I said. I'm finished. I walked to the window. Snow fell gently. Your accounts are frozen. Your name is on every document. My brother will be compensated. Fully, she screamed. I didn't turn around. And when they ask how I knew, I added, I'll say greed is always loud. She left without another word. The phone rang once more that night. I didn't answer. Somewhere, my brother was rebuilding. Somewhere, justice moved slowly but permanently. I poured another drink. Looked at the mountains. No anger. No triumph. Only space. Betrayal teaches you one thing very well: who never deserved access to you in the first place. And once you learn that, silence becomes power.